Hey everyone, welcome back Inside Lighthouse. Today we had a pretty light day in the field. We were just spraying one crawl space and we decided to fill in the day with shooting this video. It's a topic that came up a lot after our Fusion PC review. It's a topic of using flush pots, the way that we clean out our gun at the end of the day. And so we decided to really go full throttle and show you exactly what you need, the equipment, the chemicals, the things that we use every day. And as a bonus, we had an opportunity to team up with our friends at Pinnacle West. They're a world-renowned spray foam equipment and foam distributor, and they sent off a cool example of a flush pot. So that's what we're gonna take a look at today. So let's take a quick look at the equipment and chemical that you need, and then we'll get into a demonstration. The flush pot is super simple. The entire idea is that you're gonna get A and B side out of your gun by running a benign solvent or chemical through it at the end of the day. So you need a manifold to connect up to your gun, you need the actual flush pot itself, and you need a good chemical that isn't gonna break down your O-rings. All those things we figured out the hard way, so we're gonna bring that to you. On the table here, we've got a couple examples of flush pots. This one is the one that we've been using every day for the last 3 months or 4 months. This is the third time that I've had to buy a flush pot. So I'm thinking that the one from Graco is gonna be significantly heavier duty. And we haven't had a chance to actually try this. We're gonna be giving this away, but if it's like any other Graco product that I've used, it's probably over-engineered and gonna last forever. So, obviously it's just a flush pot, but I have personal experience going through 3 of these, so that kind of stinks. I think these were about $100 each, so I think it's gonna equal out at the end of the day. The other example of a flush pot is this big pressure pot here. Ugh. And the thing that I hate most about using a flush pot is that you run out of the solvent so fast. I mean, these things are only so big, they need a certain amount of pressure, so it's gonna be tough to build a pressure in a bigger unit. This flush pot that we're gonna make, this big pressure pot, is gonna take care of that. It's gonna hold plenty of fluid and it's gonna be a lot easier. We're gonna run a nice long whip off of it and connect it to the gun and put it in a permanent spot inside the rig. But this is for another day. This is what most of you guys are gonna be using, and let's take a look at the chemical you need. The thing that we use is DOP plasticizer. And DOP plasticizer is just TSL fluid. It's the same thing that you use in your rig on your proportioner to make sure the A side doesn't gel up. So that's it. That's all you need. You just need the flush pot and the chemical. Let's take a look at how we actually put this into action and what it looks like when we actually flush out the gun. So you have everything that you need to flush your gun out. What does it actually look like? Let's take a look. First, we're gonna take the manifold off your gun. Basically every day I just pull it into the trailer and I go ahead and I remove the manifold. Obviously take the pressure off your gun. I've almost made the mistake of taking this thing off without taking the pressure off, and obviously it would kind of blow up in my hand. So a really important piece of this actually is cleaning off the manifold here, and you can see as I took it off the gun, there's A side and B side on the little inlets for the check valve. So I take some brake cleaner. This is what we use every day. It hangs up on our wall. It's a little shop towels thing from Menards, super easy, but you can see inside, it's pretty gross. This is like, I don't know, 3 weeks of doing this. So we're really using this process. I'm gonna throw that off to the side. So I'm just gonna take my Sure Shot, my brake cleaner, and I'm gonna spray it right here. Gonna get that out of there. Normally I would take some air and blow it off, but we don't have that right now. So super simple. You got the brake cleaner onto the manifold. A and B side are clean. We don't have to worry about it. So let's go into attaching the new flush pot manifold to your gun. After using brake cleaner on your manifold, we're gonna take the manifold for the flush pot and actually attach it to the gun. You have everything pressurized, you're ready to flush it out. Today, after our crawl space we sprayed, we did not flush it out. So what we're hoping to capture is the change in color between the A and B side that's running through it into the DOP. I hope that we get it. Let's take a look. You take your air, Connect it to the back of your gun, just like normal. Gonna turn your air on. You're gonna open the valve. You're gonna press the button on the flush pot at the same time as pressing the button on the gun. That's it. I hope you saw the color change between the A side and B side running through it into the GOP. Right now this thing is completely flushed. There you have it. Gun's flushed out, you're ready to go. And all it took was a couple things you need to go buy to put it into action. I think what was really neat about this video getting requested is why. Most of the guys that actually said they wanted to see this video was from old timers, veterans, guys that have been doing this for 20 and 30 years, reaching out to me, making sure that the new guys, the guys that are just starting out, the guys that have their business and are struggling day to day, know that they wish they had done this 20 years ago. I thought that was super neat. These guys are looking out for you. We all are looking out for you. We want you to do great. These are the tools of the trade. These are the things that make your job so much easier. Big shout out to our friends at Pinnacle West for sending out the raffle giveaway prize. There's gonna be a lot more information on Spray Foam Worldwide about this. This is exactly what I always pictured this channel being, a direct response to your requests. We look forward to doing it again, and we'll see you next time inside Lighthouse.